Welcome to Gemara Academy. In this class, we will learn Tesis de Bramaschel, Hasam Dalaviker Shabbos, Ovis Tani V'Tuldis Loi Tani. Let's begin. Hasam Dalaviker Shabbos, Ovis Tani V'Tuldis Loi Tani. In the Gemara, this is the first answer that we gave to explain why is it that our Mishnah counts 8 cases of Yitzias Shabbos, and the Mishnah Masechta Shavuos counts 4 cases of Yitzias Shabbos. In the first answer, the Gemara explained that since the Masechta Shavuos is not the main place to discuss the topic of Shabbos, it's Masechta Shavuos, therefore it only counts the Ovis of Yitzias Shabbos. However, Masechta Shabbos, where it is the main place to discuss the topic of Shabbos, it's Masechta Shabbos, therefore it counts the Ovis and the Toldus. And as a result, in Masechta Shavuos we only have 4 cases, and here in Masechta Shabbos we have 8 cases. So Tosfos is going to ask a question on this answer. V'im Tamer, and if one asks, V'habamaris Nagayim Tani Ovis Viltoldus, how can we say that if it's not the main place to discuss a certain topic, it'll only count the Ovis and not the Toldus? This answer is not consistent with what we actually find. Because although we're saying it doesn't count the Toldus of Shabbos, it does count the Toldus of Maris Nagayim. And Masechta Shavuos is not the main place to discuss the topic of Nagayim. Like it says in Masechta Shavuos in the Gemara, it explains the cases of the Mishnah, and it says Shahin Abra, what are the 4 cases of Maris Nagayim? And the Gemara explains it's Se'es v'Toldasei, Baheris v'Toldasei. It's 2 forms of 2 colors of tzaras, and they're tulda. When we say they're tulda, it basically means a color that's a little less white than the main one. So you have Se'es, and its tulda is a little less white in it, and we have Baheris, and its tulda is a little less white in it. Afal gavda hosam lavikir negaimu. Even though over there it's not the main place to discuss the topic of Nagayim. It's not Masechta of Nagayim, it's Masechta Shavuos. Answers Tosfos, v'yeshlemer we can answer. The loy domi, it's not similar. The Toldus of Shabbos are not the same as the Toldus of Nagayim. The Toldus of Shabbos, it's not appropriate to count them when it's a Masechta, it's not the main place to discuss the topic of Shabbos. However, the Toldus of Nagayim, it would be appropriate to count them even though it's not in the Masechta where the main topic is Nagayim. And the reason is that Toldus of Nagayim ksivi. The Toldus of Nagayim are actually written in the Torah, like we explained in a previous class. Now, when the Torah says sapachas by Nagayim, it means to tell us that each one of the colors, se'es and baheris, have a sapachas, another form of white that's a little less white than them, and they're also considered saras. So the tuldas and Nagayim ksiva, the tuldas and Nagayim are actually written in the Torah. It's only called a tulda because it's measured based on the color that's more white in it, and it's a tulda that's a little less white. But tuldas the Shabbos like ksivi. However, the tuldas of Shabbos are not written. The Ovis are written in a sense that the Torah tells us that whatever was done in the Mishkan is also to be done on Shabbos. So that's written in the Torah, and the ones that were done in the Mishkan were only the Ovis. The Tuldas are learned out of the Ovis, and therefore they're considered a step down, a step lower, and therefore as a result, the Tuldas and the Nagayim, it's appropriate to count, since they're considered on the same level as the Ovis, they're actually written in the Torah. It's appropriate to count them, even though Masechta Shavuos is not the main place to discuss and to count the cases of Nagayim. And the Toldus of Shabbos, since they're not included in the Torah, so the Ovis we could count. However, the Toldus, which are a step lower, that's more appropriate to count them in the Masechta of Shabbos, which actually addresses all the specifics and particulars that relate to Shabbos. So to summarize, we basically ask, how can our Gemara say that when it's not the main place to discuss a certain topic, we're not going to count its Toldus, and therefore the Toldus of Shabbos are not counted in Masechta Shavuos, if Masechta Shavuos does count the Toldus of Nagayim? And Tosfos explains that the Toldus of Nagayim are counted because they're not any less important and less of a significant case than the Ovis, and therefore just like we count the Ovis, we count the Toldus, and the reason they're not less significant is because they're both written in the Torah, whereas by Shabbos the Ovis are the main cases, so we could count them in a different Masechta, but the Toldus, which are secondary and not included in the Torah, it wouldn't be appropriate to count them in a Masechta where its main topic is not Shabbos.